This submitter was driving his Porsche on the highway. Suddenly, he got cut off by an Ibishu Pessima. This submitter was driving fast one night. For some reason, he'd neglected to turn on his lights. All of a sudden, a curve in the road appeared. He was driving too fast to brake in time, so he flew into a fence. This submitter was driving his semi-truck when he noticed his highway exit was blocked due to an accident. When he tried to go around, something magical happened. Did you expect that? Tell us in the comments what you thought was going to happen. This submitter was driving his SUV at a high rate of speed when a driver coming from the left failed to yield. When he tried to avoid them, he lost control and rear-ended another car in front of him. This submitter was on his way home when he heard a loud crunch behind him. He turned around to find a 3-car pileup. This submitter was racing in Forza Horizon 5 when a Mercedes pushed him into a wall. The Mercedes successfully overtook him, and as they both tried to pass a BMW, he blocked them, lost control, and flipped his car. Now that's some bad luck right there. Kevin was driving in New York and passing traffic in the right lane. Suddenly, a taxi cut him off, clipping his car. This caused him to lose control and crash into another taxi. This submitter was driving at 55 miles per hour. He looked away from the road for just a second to change his music, and that was the exact moment that traffic unexpectedly slowed down. I think you can guess what's about to happen. Actually, I bet most of you were wrong. The submitter looked back up just in time. In this clip, a Dacia Duster rear-ended a fully stopped vehicle on the highway. Of course, that caused a massive pileup and all involved cars were heavily damaged. Charles was cruising in his modified classic turbo VW Beetle when he was cut off by the driver of a Hirochi SBR4. He tried braking hard at the last second, but this only caused his wheels to lose traction, and unfortunately, he still hit the other car. What's worse is that the Hirochi driver then took off as if nothing had happened. This submitter was driving his 2-week-old BMW M5 Touring. As he approached a hill, he was surprised by an overtaking vehicle. He had no time to react and they collided. His front left axle was broken and he was unable to steer. As a result, the accident blocked the road for several hours. This submitter was heading to Dover. He was about to turn into the gas station, but he didn't notice an oncoming car and it T-boned him. Both cars were totaled, and he admits this accident was his fault. This submitter was recording while driving on a drag strip. After a lot of great runs, something very scary happened. The driver lost control and rolled over at high speed. Check out these pictures of the damage. The same submitter sent us this video of a cool close call. I'm gonna say this was a mixture of skill and luck. This submitter witnessed a brake check on the highway. He's lucky he didn't get rear-ended. Pro tip, don't brake check on highways. Actually, don't brake check anywhere. This submitter was driving down a highway when he noticed a Nissan driver acting strangely. Later, a Subaru driver driving in front of him slammed on their brakes. Our submitter wasn't able to stop in time and rear-ended the Subaru. This submitter was turning left when he spotted another car at the last second. There wasn't much time for either driver to react and they collided. One good thing came out of it, we got a nice video to show you. This submitter was driving his truck in heavy rain. Suddenly, traffic stopped in front of him. At the last second, he noticed it and slammed on his brakes, but the roads were too slippery and he crashed anyway. Luckily, it was only a minor accident. This submitter, on the other hand, was driving at 240 miles per hour when they lost control. This submitter was driving his Hirochi Sunburst when a red SBR4 rear-ended him at high speed. I want to know why on earth he did that. Post your theories in the comments. This submitter was driving home from a party when he saw two cars driving recklessly. That looks like a little road rage going on. This submitter was cruising in Italy. All of a sudden, a crash happened right in front of him. Unfortunately, he had no chance to avoid the crash, and the wrecked car flew directly into him. This submitter was driving behind a Volkswagen driver who decided to merge into the right lane. At the last moment, they noticed another car already there. He swerved away from the other car and lost control. Here we have a Tesla Sentry Mode clip. This Tesla was parked when a Dodge Charger tried to park next to it. The Dodge driver bumped into the Tesla before fleeing the scene. This submitter was overtaking a car on a narrow road. Unsurprisingly, a car appeared in the oncoming lane. Neither of them had a chance to get out of the way in time, so they ended up crashing into each other head-on. This submitter was driving down a road in Germany when they were hit by an ETKW. After the crash, the ETK driver admitted that he'd fallen asleep. This submitter was at an intersection when a car pulled onto the road in front of him and hit another car coming from the right. This submitter has some epic reflexes. What a close call. Nice save. Here's a perfect example of why you should never overtake while driving through a curve. You should especially never overtake on blind curves. Yikes!